Hey guys, and welcome to another Luminar Neo video. In this video, I'm going to show you, actually, we're going to test the capability of Luminar Neo's one of the famous option, which is getting rid of power lines. One of the most talked about options in Luminar Neo, which is I'm personally very curious because the world that we're living in, it's almost impossible to have a photo without power lines. Sometimes they work. Personally, for me at least, most of the time they don't. So, it's I happen to have one photos that has, like for example, this image. This is one of the photo that where you almost don't wish to have power lines like that, probably because the building is so amazing. First. So that would be a really nice image if you didn't have this extreme amount of power lines. So what we're going to do, we're going to test it. So this is not really a tutorial. This is more about testing it out, whether or not if this image is actually, if the software is actually good enough to get rid of the power lines without creating any artifacts or leaving something behind. And I'm curious about this flag though. I think that's definitely European Union. The France has one in the middle. It's white, so this could be Belgium. Apologies for any mistake. Anyway, moving on to the test. So now we're gonna go to the edit option. However, the person I'm not gonna just test or demonstrate the power line option. First of all, I'm going to make it look nice. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this is a nice image, so I would like to make it look good. So that's done. And second, because I went to the crop and it says crop AI, I am assuming it's actually did an automatic correction, especially the horizontal alignment. So that's before. No, not yet. So it did the horizontal alignment, which is amazing. Now I'm gonna close this thing. Now we can show it's before and after. Before and after looks good already, but I'm not a big fan of flat color photograph. So I like a little bit of different color. So you're gonna go to the mood and then add a lot. Let's say 1960. So 1960 means that it kind of give you a flat look, one of those old look. And then definitely need some contrast. So I'm going to go back to develop, then curves, because my favorite thing in the planet is curve. And then I'm going to add, what do you call, a little dark contrast, for example, because it's missing this dark bit. So the image looks it pops out. That's what it called it, like pops out. Anyway, you got the idea. And then let's zoom in a little bit. I think it's missing a little bit of sharpness. So I'm gonna add some sharpening here. Not much though, because I don't like too sharp image. Then add some saturation, go back. There you go. And I think we are good. Now, finally, the reason why you are here, which is getting rid of the power lines. So for that, you need to go to erase and then remove power lines. So let's do it in 3, 2, 1. I'm clicking it. We're gonna wait. We're gonna see two things. If this does a good job, 2, how long it takes. So I'm not gonna jump right in to the main part. I'm just gonna wait. So you're gonna have to wait with me unless you want to skip portion of the video. Up to you, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna wait and see. Just to give you an idea, my computer has 4 GB of NVIDIA graphics. With everything is SSD. I don't have any normal hard drive. So it's SSD and quite powerful processor. and with a 16 gigabyte of RAM. Just to give you a brief idea about, yeah, it's not supercomputer, certainly. However, it is quite powerful enough and is done. Did you see something though? There is a little something happened. Look, it left behind a long line right here. So we're gonna go before and after, before and after, before and after. So it did okay job. Oh, okay. Okay is unfair. It did a good job, but it's not a perfect job. So first of all, look at the flag. We're gonna start with somewhere like in the flag area. It if you zoom in, you're gonna see it, but if you didn't zoom in, you would miss it. And here, for example, right here, if I go before and after, no, nothing happened. So I'm looking around a little bit. For example, right, like for example here, found another default, which is right there. So that's before and after. So it kind of got rid of some part of the pole, but not all. And here, it left behind a part of the power line. So I don't know what happened. So I have a hypothesis. Hypothesis is that before I did all of this power line remove option, I did some edit. Could it be because of that it couldn't do a good job? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to revert to original. So this is what I'm going to do. Revert to original. It doesn't work. Actually, I don't get rid of the option. There you go. Now I can do. It's weird because if I have any kind of thing open here, it won't make this revert to original option available. Anyway, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try without any edit. So erase the remove power line, and let's see what it does this time. Will it do a good job or not? By the way, while you're waiting, would you please like and subscribe? And if you find this video available, the demo of the software is available, a link in the description below. So download it yourself and you might find it useful. And now, here's the thing. In the second try, it did take away the, what do you call, the power line without any kind of white line that it was before. And here, for example, right there, it left most of the pole behind this time. However, just a little bit gap in between. And most weirdly, right there on top, let's see, I think it was originally, so it didn't get rid of all the power lines. I have a hypothesis here. So first of all, right there, I think the artificial intelligence thought it's not a power line, it's an antenna. Look at that. So it left something almost looks like an antenna. However, because it's aligned with this part right here, so I think the artificial intelligence could not completely got rid of it, right? And the flag, however, is anything left behind in the flag? Let's see. Well, it's forgivable, I say. I say it's forgivable. It's not perfect, but it's forgivable. So I'm gonna restore everything. And no, restore doesn't work. So I'm going to revert to original. Again, see, it doesn't work because erase option is open. So I'm gonna, this time, can I revert to original, please? Because it's bothering me a little bit. You see, no, there you go. Now it's back to. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to revert to original, right? And then I'm going to go for a third trial. So remove power line and please. In. Well, didn't do a perfect job, I gotta say. like here. The power line in this corner though is behind, still there, but they're forgivable. I forgive this. Majority, I mean, at a glance, if you're just posting that in Instagram, nobody would give a, banana. If you print it, probably people wouldn't pay attention. But if you're a perfectionist and if you're doing it for a professional job, it does matter. And in this case, it needs some work. So now you know that power line removable option has its potential, but needs a lot of work and a lot of updates, and artificial intelligence needs to learn better. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do manually. Well, voila. So if you want to try yourself, if you don't trust this video and you say that, hey, I'm gonna try it by myself because I have to test it, maybe it's gonna do a better job. I encourage you to do so. And to do that, go down in the description below. There is a link which will take you straight to Luminar Neo demo. That's all from me. All right.